Hey, what's up, guys? First time going live here on YouTube, and I don't know. I hope some follower coming in, but yeah, I want to thank you for everything because this channel, um, it was created just for Sanda, not even Taulu, only Sanda, and and I really I appreciate all the comments and likes and the shares that you've been doing, and helping between you and countries and other people. And what's next? I want to talk a little bit of. I've been a little bit busy after the World Games. That's why I I, I really took some free time with my family and some other things, some business that I have to do, and because I have some interviews with some fighters, and they asked me like, hey, can we do it after January or something? I'm going with my family and going back to school, and I have to respect that. But what I want to what I what I what I want to add is I really had an awesome experience in the World Games in Dallas, in Fort Worth, Texas. I really have the new experience about being an organizer. I really want to thank Coach Lee, Corey, of course, Mr. Anthony Go, for because they trust me, and all the whole team. Is it was a huge team in the Sanda area, in the back. Like what you see in the front and what you can see in the back, it was crazy, like a lot of pressure, a lot of countries, trying to follow the rules. um it was amazing, like once you are a fighter, you have a different perspective for the competition, and then when you are an organizer, you see the reality. It's like, oh man, like everything is like all this happening in just one minute, 1 second, or like there's a lot of things passing through, like in front of you. And uh and the other thing that I want to add is, I'm gonna of course I'm gonna make a video about the games. I have a lot of pictures, a lot of videos. I have new friends. I made a good friendship with coaches from other countries, and it was nice. It was honestly like being in this part of the organization is awesome because um, you can see like everything, even as an athlete, as a coach, as a fan, and then like everything, the rules as a judge, because I'm also a judge. Everything, is like you going to put all your efforts over there in that moment, in that specific moment, and that helps you a lot. That helps you a lot because you are trying to do your best, even if you have your languages, the barriers, the cultural barriers. uh People always like, hey, no, because you're from America, you want, like, no, no, no. It's something that I have is I'm very, very fair, when I'm in charge of something. And um and it was a good challenge. It was a huge challenge. Also, I'm going to talk about in the next videos about the like how we built everything in 2 days. Like it was crazy, like all the hard work, everyone, all the people, my friends, people from Wessing, the owner from Wessing, Mr. Fu, Leslie from Wessing too. Like we've been doing everything there with the Sanda, Lei Tai, the Taolu carpets, and then the training area in the back. It was amazing because we built everything, and it was awesome. After then you realize, after you done with building everything, you realize like all the hard work pays off. People jumping, people training, people all the dreams are there in that specific area and that specific carpet in that specific lay tie in the sanda mat. Like you can see hundreds and hundreds of dreams. Everyone, every athlete trying to, like, they are like in their own goal, like to be the best, to be the world champion. It was, I don't know, in my perspective, when I was an athlete, um when I represent Mexico in Taolu, it was like, okay, there's a lot of people in your bracket, and then I'm sorry, there's allergies. I have allergies. I'm sorry. And then in the when I represent US in Sanda, it was amazing. There's less people in your brackets, but at the end, it's different because you getting hit, And in Taolu, you can even, like, I remember in Canada in 2009, I had I sprained my muscle, my leg. It was really hard. It was horrible, and then you have to keep going. And I remember I did my best, and then in US with Sanda team, I remember I compete several times with like a lot of injuries in my foot, like really bad, and that is the beautiful thing of to be an athlete, to be to be in any sport, and to be competitive, because that's your mindset. That is like who you want to be, and you can see that in the other athletes. Like, it's something that I was like realizing in that moment. Like, if you're watching this video and you recognize me from the war games, I did my best. All the teams, they do their best too. I think something that I really recognize, and they recognize and like in the live and in the fights and everything. Mark Lorenzo, he told me like, hey man, like the timing, it was perfect. Like Sunday was like fight and the fight and the fight. Like we never stopped any fight. It was like going on and on and on and on. Like we had a really good Sanda show, if you want to see like that. And people was like, all the energy, and it was good. We really have a tons of people helping. It was a challenge because a lot of them, there were volunteers. And if you're watching this video, I really thank you, and I hope we can join something like this again together. And I hope we can do something in the future in the competition, because uh, I think we as a team, in just few days, like 2 3 days, imagine you have to combine everything, and you need to teach new people, and you need to teach like people who never been in this sport before, but they were there. They they trying to help us as volunteers, because it's a really big event. Trying to talk about nationals, regionals, world championship, Pan American is a whole different thing, because there's a lot of people coming from other countries. There's a lot of cultures. There's a lot of languages. We have people who speak Chinese. I speak Chinese a little bit. I speak Spanish. I speak English. So that helped me a lot. And again, I'm also very very grateful uh, with the president of the Pan American. Uh, from Brazil. I really thankful because he always try me. He always try. Marcus always try to help me, like to guide me. Okay, you gotta be in charge of this. You gotta be this. There's gotta be people. He taught me everything. Just I think like a 30 minutes, and then we made a good effort, a good team. Corey was in the coaching side. Rebecca Mix, oh, awesome. She's and her husband, they did really good in the front, in the front stage. After our we have like a three filters, with the first and then the second, and then before, compete. But but guys, if you were there, or you was watching the fights on YouTube, and you still watching the fights, I really saw a few. I can't, because I was really in charge of everything, and well, not of, but I was in charge, like to running the all the process in the back, like uh, gear the guys on and off, like making rules, like coaches there, athletes there, staff here, and everyone. There were people from Lubbock also. They awesome also. Like they're really a good team. They always like they're a family, and I really appreciate because I feel like they adopted me also. But at the end, guys, the World Games, something that I learned this time, it's there's a change in the techniques from everyone. There's new generations actually, good fighters coming up. There's a lot of juniors, jumping, to adults, and we're about we're about to see a huge difference. And also, I want to congratulate Brazil because they gotta be the next. They won the next World Games in 2025 in Brazil. And guys, I really wish you the best to all the Brazilian team, to the organization team, to Marcus, to all the Sanda team, everyone, coaches, everyone. They were amazing. Like I think they're gonna do awesome. I was in Brazil in the World Game, the Junior World Games, and believe me, it was an amazing experience. And I know this time in the world is gonna be awesome. Um, I really hope I can be there with my team. I don't know. In one way or other, I want to be there with my family, with my students, whatever. And Dionisio, I wish you the best. If you're watching this video, or anyone from Brazil watching this video, please support Dionisio, because Dionisio and Marcus, they're doing well. They're doing awesome. They're really prepared country right now. I think it's one of the best countries in Sanda, in America, actually, in the continent. And and there's a lot of things, guys. Like this year, I hope I can have more interviews. It's not easy to have those interviews because I really want to focus to get interviews from other countries, and sometimes it's hard because or there's still students, or they have a job, or it's 12, 13 hours difference, 7 hours, 8 hours, and sometimes they're free on weekends, and sometimes I can and they can. So it's sometimes it's very hard. That's why we don't have too much podcast, because I really want to get the best of the best. And then of course everyone do Sanda. If you want to be here, please send me a message. You can also send me like comments like, hey Edgar, there's someone from Peru, there's someone from Africa. Guys, let's do this together, because at the end, this channel, you can see the stories, like from people, like real stories, like uh the sacrifice that Sanda people have to do, you know like many people compare, like, but Sanda, we don't know Sanda. But guys, there's a lot of UFC fighters with Sanda background, and you not even know. So this is what I'm doing this, because I really want to help this sport. Like, I want to do my I want to put my little piece of effort. And 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 I really want to help this sport, because I love this sport. I love wushu, I love taolu, I love asanda. But there's a lot that now there's taolu channels, and that's good, but not too much sanda channel. So if I can be a voice, if I can be someone that can help to develop this sport on my own, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I know with your help, we're going to do it more and more and more. So I hope this year you can help me more and more and more. And I hope this channel can grow more. And guys, please, please, please comment, like this channel, share this channel. I'm not doing this for money, honestly. I'm doing this because I love this. But if you have, or people who wants to be here in this podcast, talking about their lives in Sanda, please let me know. Remember, you can find me in Instagram as Combat Sports Academy, combat underscore sports underscore academy. So CSA. And So you can send me in Instagram, you can message me too, you can DM me, whatever. We also have Facebook page, is Combat Sports Academy. So whatever, but please contact me because I'm trying to find more people, people from other countries, coaches, not only students or fighters, coaches, or even if you have your president from your country in the association or something, please let me know because I really want to interview the people behind everything, the mind, the mastermind of every country, because that's very important, because that's the way that we can see and we can understand why when you are a fighter or when you're an athlete in this sport, the difficulties we have in front of us to be in one competition. Like Sanda and Wushu, there's a lot of levels, different levels you can see in the war games, like you know, a mid-level, high level, whatever, and you can see, like there's people like they're doing Wushu for fun, and they doing well in their country, and they got selected, and then you see countries like China, Iran, India, Russia, and Kazakhstan right now. Kazakhstan is really good. So that's what I want to know. I want to share that. I'm going to start sharing videos, and explaining like, okay, this is what I see. Okay, this is this. Like if the judge do well, or if they make more points or not, or the controversy, because there's a lot of people who still asking me like, how can I understand Sanda, man? Why this, why that? So I want to do that. I want to explain the rules also, and I'm going to start playing videos, sharing with you videos about my training sessions in China, my sparrings in China, my fights in the US, and whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna share with you that, and also my students, how we training right now. I have to close my school again for some reasons, from with the people owning the place, and we are training in my garage, and I don't care, because at the end those guys, they're training hard to be part of the USA team and to be in the Pan American Games or to be part of the World Games. So no matter where you're training, guys, the 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 best thing here is how do you train, and your heart, and how motivated you are. I'm going to start doing more Spanish and English and this and that. So one Spanish, one English, and this. So I hope more people can join us. I hope more people can like this page, and of course, don't forget to share this page with your friends. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time, and I really appreciate every single like and comment and time you gave us, because at the end you are listening and you are learning from other fighters. So don't stop. Please keep watching these videos and learn and learn and learn. If you are young guy and you are starting to train this beautiful sport, please watch these videos and listen and listen, because maybe one of those one of those videos gonna be the key of your success next time when you compete. Thank you. I'm Edgar Ruiz. I'm coach, I'm judge, assistant coach, I'm former athlete, and I really appreciate you are here with me again. Thank you, and I'll see you this week, because this week we have the first podcast of the year with George from Lebanon, who is the champion in his category, I think 80, 85. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you learn more about these awesome fighters. Thank you very much, and have an awesome day.